Hello and welcome to Flatbread Friday. I had some ingredients on hand and I've decided to make a chicken broccoli Alfredo pizza because I had chicken breasts and broccoli and I know how to make Alfredo sauce and cheese and I got a fresh pizza crust. So let's go ahead and get it done. We're going to begin by preparing the ingredients. Some olive oil in a skillet. I'm going to sear the chicken breasts and finish them off in the oven. But I'm going to like the way they look when they're seared on the outside. So let's get that done. Our oil is getting shimmery. So now in go our chicken breasts. No sticking chicken. Season them up with some salt and pepper. We're going to do about 2 minutes aside till they're browned up nicely. I think it's time to flip these guys over. Oh yeah, nicely seared. Making a mess. Okay, we'll be taking them out pretty soon. Oh, I forgot. More salt and pepper. Looks like this guy's stuck a little bit. We are nice and seared. Now we're going to transfer these chicken breasts to a baking dish. And they're going in the oven for about 20 minutes. Cook them up. While the chicken is baking in the oven, we're going to cut our broccoli into florets. Okay, I'm going to make these florets a little bit smaller, but I'm going to throw the broccoli stem away first. Our broccoli florets are a good size, and I am going to steam them in the microwave until they're bright green and partially cooked. So just a little drizzle of water. And a top. And we're going in for a few minutes. While the chicken and broccoli are cooking, it's time to make our Alfredo sauce. We're going to start with a few tablespoons of butter. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of roasted garlic oil for some garlicky flavor. And some garlic powder. And we'll melt it up. Then we're going to build a roux and add some half and half and some cheese and make Alfredo sauce. I'm also going to sprinkle in a little salt and pepper. Our butter and garlic stuff is nice and bubbly. And now it's time for some all-purpose flour. Okay, we'll see how it comes out. Our roux is nicely thickened up. And now it's time to add some half and half. I can't believe I did it. I accidentally bought fat-free But there's butter, garlic oil, and cheese, so that might not be so bad. Let's get a whisk. We'll bring it to the boiling point so it reaches its perfect thickness, and then we'll add our cheese. Oh, and by the way, our chicken is done and out of the oven, and it's looking real good. Temperature is 165 degrees, well, 160 degrees, which is perfect because we're going to recook it in the oven when we make a pizza out of it. Our Alfredo sauce is nice and creamy, and it's not too thick because now we're going to add cheese, and that's going to make it thicker. So I have some finely grated Parmesan, and in it goes. Another little sprinkle of some shredded parm, but some of the shredded parm is going to get mixed with mozzarella when I make the pizza. So that should be good. And we're going to keep cooking this till it's melted. I'm going to lower the temperature. Oh, sounds like the broccoli in the microwave is done. Our cheese is fully melted. Broccoli again. And we're going to set that aside and let it cool down. And our Alfredo sauce tastes very good. Our broccoli is out of the microwave. Green and pretty tender. Yep. Let's drain off the water and set it aside. It's now time to cut up our chicken breasts into some bite-sized pieces. Okay, we're going to cut it up. These are a good size. We're going to continue going on until they're all cut up. Our chicken cubes are all cut up, and I think we're about ready to assemble our pizza. Let's do it. Okay, we're going to spread some flour on our work surface. And we're going to grab our crust, our pizza dough. Our pizza dough ball is down. Got to make sure both sides are floured up. And we're going to shape it. Stretch it out. All right, let's finish it up. I'm going to shape it into a 16-inch round. The crust is nicely formed. Couple of bubbles. Maybe we should take a fork to it. Just poke it around to keep it from bubbling up while it's baking. Now it's ready to put our toppings on. First thing that's going on is our creamy Alfredo sauce. It's a little thin, so we'll just put a thin layer on. And I'm going to save the rest for a future pasta dish. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Our Alfredo sauce is on. Next thing that's going on is our chicken. Just going to distribute them all around. And leave some room for the broccoli. That'll be in between. Chicken's on. Pretty nicely distributed. We may add a little more. Who knows? Let's see how our broccoli fits. I don't know if you can hear those dogs barking. They're going crazy out there. Okay, we're gonna finish up. Our broccoli is on and pretty well distributed as well. That's a nice even topping. Now we're gonna blend together some shredded mozzarella and some shredded Parmesan, all mixed together nicely. And there's not a whole lot of it, but the Alfredo sauce is cheesy too, so this should be okay. Keep going till it's all on. It's now time for our chicken broccoli Alfredo pizza to go in the oven. It's probably going to take 20 minutes or so, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. Our chicken broccoli Alfredo pizza is done. Looking good. Browned and bubbly. And broccoli's a little overcooked, but it's still going to taste good. And now we're going to slice it and serve it. Here's a couple of slices of our chicken broccoli Alfredo pizza. And now we're gonna take a bite and see how delicious it is. Thank you for joining me on this week's edition of Flatbread Friday. Here's our slice of pizza that we're gonna taste. And we're going in. It came out so yummy, and it's been a while since I've had that. And thank you again for joining me for this week's edition of Flatbread Friday, and have a fun and celebratory weekend. We'll see you again soon.